Welcome, friends, to another Mercy Moment Emery episode, and coming to you just as I am. It's a Saturday morning, and this is the Saturday following Emery's 3-day hospital stay. As just this last week, to give you context, she was in the hospital, went in Monday morning, taken by paramedics, and then she broke free and came home again on Thursday. So Thursday morning, so 3 days in the hospital. And I wanted to share a part of what I've learned through that journey, as I believe it's going to empower, it's going to invigorate, and it's going to help you in the trials, in the hardships, and in the unexpected twists and turns that come in life. The more I live, I see that circumstances are like a roller coaster. But what I see God doing in me is learning how to live consistent. So circumstances go like this, but He's calling me to a life of excellence that's consistent. Integrity, wholeness, to be the same no matter what's going on circumstantially. And that's what I want to talk about in our moments here today, in this mercy moment, the summary episode, eliminating circumstantial excuses. This is powerful. I really see this is what my Father is doing in me over these last 2 years, as Emery turns 2 years old, July 19th, just coming up here quick. So that's what we're going to focus on today: eliminating circumstantial excuses, cultivating a life of excellence no matter what happens. We all long for stability. Oh my goodness, we long to have someone consistent in our lives, but the question is, am I becoming that person? Because I attract what I emanate. I really do attract who I am. It's a good reflection. The people that are attracted in your life are a good reflection of where you're at, as like begets like and attracts like. But man, I learned a lot these last 4 days as Emery was in the hospital, and saw different things within myself, weaknesses, things that needed to be overcome. And as I watched this journey, it really opened my eyes to a lot of new things. And it was about day 3, so after 2 nights sleeping in a hospital bed on a full-size bed with Kim, it was pretty stiff. I was grateful for it. It's always an experience being in the hospital and sleeping there, as some of you have experienced. But I really woke up that I really was getting really drained even that second night. I was disoriented. I was tired emotionally, physically, spiritually. I was just weak, and I was angry. I was angry on night 2 in my tiredness, in my weakness, and with the circumstances, longing for rest. And I made excuses. Well, this sucks. We already spent 510 days in the hospital. I don't really want to repeat this. And I was making circumstantial excuses for my lack of excellence and my weakness. And making excuses never validates or commends living a life of mediocrity, or a life of just a mess. Making excuses doesn't help, friends. It really doesn't help you out. We live in a culture of excuse making and blame shifting, blaming others. But as a follower of Jesus, I've been called to excellence and stability, because my Father is immovable. And what He's cultivating in me, and what He desires to cultivate in you, is a life of being immovable, being consistent, being steadfast. A fruit of the Holy Spirit is steadfastness, endurance, patience. These things are what it's all about. Life isn't meant to break you. That's a choice and a mentality you're taking on. It's meant to make you. It's a process of refinement, strengthening, and conditioning. Man, if you see life through that lens correctly, it changes everything. But what I'm seeing on the other side of things is I spend this time with my father in the secret place, and just as he renews my perspective, he's showing me, Zach, I want to create stability. I want to create immovability in your life. I don't want you making excuses. Excuses keep you in a place that's unhealthy and lacks power, lacks perspective, and really is to your own demise. So I want to invite you, friends, break agreement with making excuses. It's powerless, and it's going to keep you in a miserable spot. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So join me today in the process of transformation. Let's become people, men and women of excellence, no matter what circumstances life goes like this. But we, no matter what the circumstance, respond in a consistent manner that's empowered by the King of Kings, empowered by the Holy Spirit, of steadfastness, of love, of kindness and gentleness. Man, I love what God is after to produce in our heart. It's really these things: love, joy, peace. To be a person of peace no matter what's going on, that is the life that's been paid for through Jesus' death and resurrection. He's the Prince of Peace. And it's a matter of fixating and focusing on him in the midst of it, and you'll walk in peace. I've got to live that many times through the last almost 2 years and before that, but it's being highlighted and developed deeper within me through this journey. And I know that Jesus wants to do the same in you, friends. That's the whole point of these episodes. Join me in this transformation process, because as John Maxwell puts it, it's not what happens to you that's important, but what happens within you. So may we choose excellence, stability, and integrity no matter what's going on, destroying excuses and eliminating them, friends. Bless you.